Welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
And welcome to Shadows of Dawn.
Good day.
We are back with our journey to Asgard. With us, of course, is the Archbishop von Ragmir. Cheers. And
Good day.
the Marquis Kildoran. As their journey through Asgard has been anything but normal, especially for these.
Has been a little strange, yeah.
Strange and different. Either you guys want to give me a summary of what's been going on, or I mean, I usually do like all the summaries, but I feel like it would help.
I don't mind.
All right, please, by all means.
So we arrived in Asgard to our surprise, and
Very much surprised, yeah.
we're immediately informed that this is normally a like quest or like adventure path for what used to be the Dragonborn that lived in Nuremberg. We got magical tattoos of dragons, at least dragon heads, and we're told that as we progress through the required like adventuring line, that the dragon would eventually like fill out and continue growing into a dragon tattoo that is like of a complete dragon.
Yes.
Wandered about Asgard for a little bit until the tattoo kind of started reverberating and itching a little bit, telling us that there was an opportunity to do something. We discovered that there are a pair of wayward lovers that had
Yes.
parents that did not agree with each other, and so they ran off to a fabled like mythical garden together, or supposed garden inside of some sort of crystal cave. And we discovered that that is in fact a garden inside the Feywild, where we have found ourselves looking for the wayward couple. So
Yes.
They're definitely wayward, man. They're all over the place.
yeah. And last we left off, we had just sighted and been sighted by a pair of very large, majestic-looking unicorns.
That is correct. 2 points
Yeah,
to Gryffindor.
Do we get inspiration? No.
If you don't have it, do you not have inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading to see the gardener, but yeah, we saw the unicorns on the way, so yeah.
Oh, awesome. No, very good, very good. So yes, as you were headed towards this area right here, kind of like bubbling on the stream so everybody can see, a rolling green expanse of grass that rises from the east shore of the lake to the colored flecked forests and steep cliff of the domain's eastern border. You are wandering along, and in the distance, you see these unicorns. One white with kind of purple, like, I don't know what to call it, tattoos for all intents and purposes. The other one is black with the same style, but not the same colored, like, tattoos. They both wear, like, you would think it was like some sort of barding, but it's almost jewelry-esque. The black one even sports a pair of spectacles on a chain. As they kind of gallop, I'd probably say 50 feet away from you, at a kind of a cautious distance.
wave at him, call out in common. Good day.
Gil
We're
will
new
give
to the new to the garden.
respectful bow.
Yeah.
As you kind of call out and make a bow, they kind of, you see them kind of, prancing about on their, lifting their hind legs and coming down as they're apparently talking to each other. But they slowly begin to approach. As you come within a distance, one of them, the white one, says, in common, of all things, we were wondering a question. Perhaps you may be able to help. When is it okay to lie to someone you love?
Ooh, wow. I mean, on the surface, you would say never, but there always could be some underlying circumstances that you might want to not tell the whole truth, I guess, to save their feelings for something that might be hurtful or impactful. I don't know. Kyle probably, I'm sorry, my lord here to the right probably has more dealings in that than I do, to be honest with you.
Indeed, the dark black one says. As they kind of turn to you, Kill, since you've obviously been thrown under the proverbial rowboat.
Well, I'm not married, so I'm married to the church, man. I don't know.
I would say the only time it is acceptable to lie to a loved one would be when there is a situation that would cause them grief that they have no recourse to deal with at that exact moment. Better to wait to tell them the truth until it is a time when they can do something about said issue.
Alrighty,
So are you hiding something from me? Are you...
give me a persuasion or history check, your choice.
Both of us, or just
I will do a persuasion.
Kill.
Okay.
You threw him under the bus, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I answered
21.
too. Oh, nice. He's probably got better rolls than I do anyway.
All right.
21. Persuasion.
Yeah. You see, Silver Lily, he does make a very fine point. Ah, yes. I suppose so. Ah. What brings you to the Eternal Garden?
We are messengers, looking for a pair of wayward lovers. We have a message to deliver to them from their families.
Wayward lovers. Huh. Oh, see there, Stargleam. No wonder he knew so much about love. Well, lovers, you say? Is it us? The
Juliana and Orlando, perchance? Have you seen that?
Oh, no, it is Juliana and Orlando. Of course it's not us. They would not be looking for us.
Oh, I'm happy we found you guys, though. You're most impressive.
Juliana and Orlando are indeed in the Eternal Garden. But I can't pretend I know exactly where at the moment.
Well, we're heading to see the gardener. We're hoping he might have some information, too, but...
No, the gardener would know. If they're under the influence of the fountain, however.
Say that again.
Influence of the fountain.
Oh yeah.
You know, we had several leprechauns that gave us a little limerick about the fountain.
You don't need any limerick here. Oh no, you don't need a limerick. The fountain all heal. Drinking its water, wow, curative. Can, how shall we say, sway one to stay in the garden forever.
And so I drank from it. So
you did?
Would I know if I've been swayed yet or not?
Do you feel like you can leave of your own accord?
So far, yes.
Yeah, he is a dwarf. You know, they are quite stout against certain magics. Oh, this is true.
You're very wise, my friend.
Is there, if they were under the effects of the fountain, would there be any way to counter it and at least give them
A
an
choice, yeah.
even choice of their own accord on whether they wish to return to their families or leave once we deliver the message?
That is a good question. Well, magic is magic, right? If one magic can do, another magic can undo. This does stand to reason that anything done could be undone.
Do you have the spell memorized? All right.
Let's see.
But
Well,
the
thank you
fountain's
both.
magic is quite potent, however. But perhaps the gardener may have some more information.
Pop it at 8th level if I need to. All right. All right.
Well, thank you
so
both.
anything
You
else?
both
So
look
we have met some
absolutely
fantastic
stunning, by the way.
creatures. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
Said, thank you both. And by the way, you both look absolutely majestic, by the way, I must say.
Who's your tattooist, man? Those are awesome tattoos.
Thank you, thank you. They both kind of, the white one definitely blushes, while the black one kind of tries to look a little more dignified.
Kind of horse blush.
Well, it
I'm
gets
just
a little
kidding.
pink on the cheeks, a little bit,
Right, yeah, right.
and she kind of prances around. She's like, "It is very kind of you to say."
I'm trotting. Look at me, I'm trotting. So we met some fantastic creatures here in the garden, and you've given us some good information about the fountain. Anything else we should know about? Anything that might not be as friendly as y'all two that we met before? I mean, we haven't found anybody that seems aggressive to us yet. I mean, even the chimera was nice, which was quite strange.
I would think the only thing that has a little bark on their bite, you said the black horse kind of goes like he just caught a joke. Would be the Barkberg Grove. I'd be a little careful around there.
Oh, the bark to the bite. I see what you did there. All right. I see what you did there.
Very well done, Silver Lily.
And where might they be located?
Oh, they are down yonder, just south of the gardener. And it's kind of indicating off where this large tree is in this little kind of open grove of
Gotcha.
trees.
All right, so kind of stay away from that maybe, or
I'd be careful if you were to visit there.
all right, cool. All right, well met, and thanks for coming up and talking to us. Yeah.
Indeed. My name is Marquis Kill, and this is my friend, the Archbishop Von Mer. Can we inquire as to your names?
Well, I am Stargleam. It is a pleasure to meet you. And my lovely beauty here is Silver Lily.
Silver Lily, Stargleam, very nice, very nice. Most impressive.
It has been a pleasure, and we wish you the best of luck.
Well, I appreciate you.
With
All
that,
right,
they kind of turn and begin kind of romping off into the distance.
So that one garden area is kind of on the way. I guess we can kind of flank that and kind of get a little look-see at that as we're heading out to the gardener.
Which one?
The one with the red stuff in it?
The one with the red stuff? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
You said the other one didn't have any way to get into it, or we had to like push through the hedges. I'm curious if this one has a way to get in.
Right.
No, that was the one farthest to the north.
Yeah, that was the one with the
Right,
yellow.
yeah.
Alrighty, so as you move. So as you reach this arbor, aside from the position of the fact that you can see what appears to be roses of red, you kind of move along the hedges here, much like the thorny hedges that stand about, well, actually they stand quite high. One you would have to get a superior look. There is a small opening in the west wall here that leads inside. Inside, you notice this middle of this arbor are deep, rich, red roses that grow.
I don't want to spend a whole lot of time here. I'd rather go talk to the gardener and get the lowdown on all this kind of stuff. But Kyle, what do you want to do? You want to investigate this? Or?
Peek our head in right quick, but then yes, I agree.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. it appears to be nothing else moving in and about. And the arbor is filled with red roses.
Right. Oh,
Do
cool.
a quick perception check.
All right, go for it.
14.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Beautiful flowers. Nice. All right, let's
Okay. The placid lake to your west is, kind of gotten close now. You can see that it's
Oh yeah.
reflective surface has kind of reflects the sky, the colorful sky. Gossamer winged dragonflies seem to dance about reeds and plants along the shore as you're probably 30 feet away. The lake surfaces ripples with splashes of playful otters. Down on the kind of the southwest side, you can see a boat that is tied to a little jetty.
Cool.
And in the middle is a long white stone building with a translucent roof and open archways that rises from the center of the lake.
Yeah, I meant to ask about that as we walk by the unicorns. All right. All right. Well, chalk that up. Something we might need to look at as well. I guess we'll head down to. You said the gardeners
Yep.
was that little mountain with a little cave looking thing in it, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're there.
All right. Making your way
Right.
just a couple 100 feet away. As you get close, a 10-foot wide tunnel in a steep rise is supported by wooden beams and a lintel, which are covered in the pink blossoms, climbing dog rose plants, and hanging wisteria. A well-trodden grass path between verdant shrubs and wildflowers leads to the opening. Moving along the opening, you come to an entrance, a tunnel that leads into a roughly hewn stone room with terraced shelves and many soil beds. Plants, mushrooms, moss, and lichen, all kinds of beds, all kinds seem to grow in the beds. A door is in the back wall that leads, obviously, to another room. However, standing inside to the side of the room is quite the enchanting type of creature. The creature looks like a fae or almost has chiseled features like an elf. As I will post the image here in your Discord for you to see.
Oh, cool.
Its crown is made of different types of grass.
Oh, wow.
And elaborate flowers are woven into the collars. Its cloak is like that of leaves from various trees. All put together, it is actually quite remarkable. Wood seems to bend and wrap around the creature. The leggings are kind of a fern or moss. The wood kind of like becomes this outer sort of shell on this translucent blue skin as the creature turns. Guests. Well, isn't it nice to see new visitors in the Eternal Garden? Please, come inside my home.
Thank you. Your hospitality is most appreciated.
Ah,
This is Von Mur. My name is Kel. We are
Good day.
messengers from the outside world.
from the outside world. Yeah.
Just arrived.
Ah. Let me guess. Was it through the cave? The crystal
You are correct,
cave?
sir. I assume you're a sir.
It is perfectly fine. Either will do. Yeah. Can I interest you in some refreshments? We have some nice cherry blossom biscuits, as well as a nice sweet honey wine just brought by the bees.
Oh wow, most impressive.
Much
So
obliged. It has been quite the day so far.
it has been quite the day. So I don't mean to be rude, and I love your garden and all, but I've heard drinking from the fountain might entice somebody to want to stay here. Would eating any of these foods do something similar, or do you know?
Oh, no. The Fountain All Heal is quite the different spectacle indeed. I assure you, all these will do is put a smile on your face and fill your belly.
Excellent. I
Thank you.
will thank him and start partaking.
They're actually quite good. Very refreshing. The honey is probably the finest honey kind of like wine you've ever tasted. And the little biscuits, they're like basically like cookies. Very delicious. So, she kind of sits down. As she sits down in the chair, what looked to be kind of like just a lump of wood, it begins to just kind of unfold like into like a folding chair would, but into this kind of throne and flowers.
Oh, cool.
It's like wherever he sits, these flowers just kind of like bloom.
That's badass. All right.
Wonderful.
So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Well,
Let our
we've
charismatic
been-
person talk. I'm not that.
well, we've brought a message for the young Juliana and Orlando.
Juliana. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm proud.
There we go. Yes, I got it right. Had to write it down a couple of times.
Yeah, right.
Yes, Juliana and Orlando. Quite the lovely couple.
So we've heard, and so far everyone in the garden that we've met, they've all spoken highly of you in particular, and said that you might be able to, one, help us locate them, and two, maybe give us some insight into counteracting, at least even temporarily, the effects of the fountain in them, so that they may make an unswayed opinion on whether they wish to stay or return home, as their families do beg them to do.
Ah, I see. Well, one thing at a time, I can confirm Juliana and Orlando are present in our domain. As to exactly where, I would encourage you to seek and solve the hedge maze, as this will probably bring a lot of the answers you seek in doing so.
Solve the hedge, you say? Oh, over
The hedge maze.
the maze. All right. Hedge.
Very good.
So a few questions on that, right? So we met some interesting leprechauns.
Yes, the funny little leprechauns of the leprechaun woods.
Let's see. So where was this? So yeah. So they said you may think the maze is a pest, but it shelters a haven of rest. And ere everyone leaves, they must leave more than leaves, and then honor our master's what? Is that it, or is it? So I have the leaves to the garden to trace, the maze with a clear center space. With a leaf in your hand, you could stand and stand, but to leave the leaves in place. So it mentions leaf a whole lot. Then it says leaves at the end.
She begins to clap. She's like, clever little leprechauns. I would definitely heed their words. Such
leaves.
Such
All
delightful clues.
So there's leaves abound. I mean, I see a whole lot of leaves around here.
There are.
Is it particular leaves that we should be looking for, or just any leaf will suffice, or?
Well, if I were to give you all the answers, it would definitely ruin the surprise.
Where would the fun be, right? All right, yeah.
There are some very nice leaves outside in my garden. The dog rose leaves are particularly one of my favorites.
Yeah, and honestly, I've noticed you've been calling out certain, you've been calling out certain plants and leaves as we see them. So I'm assuming that those are probably what we should be interested in. So you said dog rose is here, right?
Yes.
So dogwood, what was it called?
Dog rose.
All right, so I'm going to start a leaf area in my notes. So leaves. So I'm going to pick up. So I want to grab like 3. I want to get like 3 or 4 each. Do you mind if I pick these leaves first of all?
Oh no, please go ahead. And it's like almost as you pluck them, and smell them and whatnot, a new one just grows. Like, whoop.
All right.
It's like no big deal to her.
And these are dog roses.
Is there a seed pod?
Not really a seed pod.
All right, so I got 4 You said these are dog roses. Is that what I'm
Dog
saying
rose.
right?
Yep,
All
dog.
right.
It's like dog dash rose.
All right, dog. All right, so I got 4 of those.
Interesting.
Do I need to worry about protecting these, Mr. Gardner, or can I just put them in a pouch? Is that cool, or wrap them with something they stay fresh,
As
or
long as they're not, destroyed by,
crumpled? And,
conventional means, fire,
okay.
tearing, it should be fine.
Okay, fair enough. So question number 2, right. So we have been asked by their parents to ask if they will return, but if they're under the guise of the fountain, we're concerned they might not be able to make an unbiased opinion or choice on coming home or returning home, right? So
That would be a difficult solution, a difficult problem to solve. But I'm quite sure that if you manage to find them, you will also manage to answer that question. But
all right,
why don't we eat? And she kind of like claps her hands, and you've seen this before. You know exactly what it is when this feast just unfurls all around the room.
Has Bomber cast this before?
Yes, you recognize a hero's feast.
Oh shit! I will definitely partake.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful.
So, as she changes the conversations to more about, but where you've been, what you've done, how you're enjoying the Eternal Garden. She does manage to reveal to you that the garden was created by the original pair of star-crossed lovers, Carwin and Porphyra, who were, by all accounts, very powerful spellcasters who fell in love. So they were the ones responsible for creating the Eternal Garden. Other than that, you don't get too much else out of the gardener, as her answer, it really evolves around solving the hedge maze, and basically that is going to lead you to the answers you seek. She does encourage you to move about the Eternal Garden and experience, all of its wonders. But the path is a journey, and the journey will bring
Answers. So yeah, I appreciate that, and we've met some truly fantastic beings and some very nice individuals here. But we've heard tell about the Barkins. I forgot what they called them, but kind of south of your location here, that we might want to avoid them.
The bark burrs. The bark burrs can be quite ornery. I mean, every once in a while they get a little too ornery for their britches, and they have to get stomped out. But it's not that big a deal, because they will grow back in a few days.
Okay. So, if we do wander upon them and they become aggressive, is it okay for us to defend ourselves, or?
Of course.
You broke up. Was that an of course? You broke up on me?
Yes, of course. Self-defense is everyone's right.
All right.
We'll say the largest oak in the Barkbird Grove does have some of the finest mistletoe all in the garden.
You would say another plant, wouldn't you? So mistletoe. Probably will need that, I'm guessing. All right. So you being the gardener, you obviously know of plants around here. How many different kind of extraordinary leaf plants are there in the garden?
327.
That's not the answer I wanted. Okay. All right. Obviously, I was trying to figure out how many we would need for the hedge maze. But no, I'll tell them that. Obviously, I was trying to figure out how many we might need for the hedge maze, if you know that. But probably not going to share. All right.
I would not want to ruin the journey for you.
Of course not. Of course not. I'm stuffing my mouth with you.
The Hero's Feast takes about an hour to eat, and you cover lots of topics. But when it comes time, you basically can start to read the room that it's time to go. Yes.
So one more question while we're eating. So I have not tried to contact anybody from the outside whilst we're in the garden yet. I'm going to. I want to try it, but do you know if there's any kind of spells or magic that's blocking, you know, communication outside of the garden
Not,
via like a sending spell or something?
she says, not to my knowledge.
Okay, cool. I just didn't want to waste a spell if she knew. All right. Okay. All right.
He says,
cool.
no, the Feywild does have its own properties, but there are certain spells that do transcend plane to plane.
Creature is cured of disease and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, makes wisdom saving throws with advantage, and hit point maximum increased by 2d10.
So yes, you both
Right.
get the benefits of a hero's feast.
So roll a 2d10, and that increases our hit point maximum, and we get that many hit points. Kyle.
Oh, cool. You got 11.
10, and I rolled a whopping 2 5s. I get 10 for my max. All right.
Cool. I'll happily
So
partake.
not just a temp, it becomes our max now. Override hit point max. So 149. All right. Cool. All right. And that lasts for 24 hours. Is that what it said for Heroes Feast?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours. Cool. All right. And we got some other immunities too. I guess we'll look, refresh my memory when we might need those.
Like poison, frightened, I think are the
All right. Cool.
Yep.
diseases.
Resistance to.
So where have we not been in the valley? So I'm going to tell them, where we've been. Are there other obvious places that we have not been yet?
She can answer that question. Let's see. In the south, there's the Barkbur Grove. This area here with these rocks, and the area here.
That's the bark people, right? Oh,
This-
no, down yonder.
Well, the
okay.
bark on the map, the Barkbur Grove here has the trees. Then there's the area with the rocks, and the area with the rocks where the river ends.
Okay.
She refers to those as the Treant Stand and the Cave of the Toads.
Okay.
And she says there is the very colorful grouping of flowers over here near on this side of the river, which is the Centaur's Meadow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Centaur's Meadow.
Centaur.
As well as in the middle of the lake, there is the Water Palace. She calls it the Water Palace. To the south of the fairy ring where you came in are two locations in open areas. One with a tree and then one to the south. The one with the tree is known as the Satyr's Forest, and the one in the south is the Dryad's Woods.
And those are the opening there with the two trees kind of over to the.
Yeah, there's this
All
area.
right, cool.
Sorry, there's this area here, Satyr's Forest, Dryad's Woods, and then there's this really large tree in this open area up here, which are known as the Leprechaun Woods, which you've spoken to the leprechauns,
Right, that's the little circle.
and
right?
the great oak tree,
Okay, I don't think we went to the
and
big ass tree.
yeah.
All right, so from here, I mean, it's not like we're going to go see the bark burst because they got mistletoe there, right? So is there any other place for mistletoe, or just mistletoe just grow there at the bark burst?
It is the finest mistletoe.
It is the final, so I'm sure we have to go there then.
Indeed.
Anything you warn us about? I mean, is there any way to like stay peaceful with them? I mean, I hate to fight stuff in your garden if we don't have to.
I mean,
I guess it's just.
they may be on their best behavior today. You never know.
Okay, you never know. All right. All right. Well, we got our heroes feast. What do you think?
I think we have bothered the gardener enough for today. We thank you for your time and for the wonderful feast,
Wonderful
and
feast,
for
wonderful
all of the information you've been willing to share with us. We look forward to seeing this path to completion.
I look forward into
Yeah,
watching
agreed.
your journey. She thanks
that,
you,
we
and
will
with that,
politely
you
excuse
can
ourselves.
head out.
Well, I mean, we're just might as well go to check out the Grumpy Fuss first. I guess it's right here.
Okay, the Barkberg Grove.
I mean, what do you think, man? We got the benefits of the heroes feast. I don't know what they can do. I don't know what a bark burr is, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Alrighty. As you
Let us
make
go
your
check with
way that direction. Let's see here. Here we go. I will throw this image into your Discord channel. Approaching that.
Ooh, that does not look good. It's like a humanoid trees there.
A dense grove consists of eerie oak trees. From the corner of the eye, the trees resemble looming figures with crooked fingers. A singularly gnarled and ancient oak rises from the center of the grove. Clusters of mistletoe grow all over its branches, and something sparkles between its roots.
Of course it does. Sunny beaches. All right. So, what do you think? I mean, obviously it's a trap, right? But I guess we got to spring it, right?
Of course.
All right. So as you're walking up, I'm gonna cast bless.
Not trying to be stealthy about it. We will walk up.
And I'm gonna pop bless as you're walking up.
All right. As you pop bless as you are walking up, you are both blessed. And this is where we are going to switch to Tailspire.
Right.
Alrighty, let's take the stream
Cool.
over.
I don't like those humanoid shaped trees, man. Is that what treants looks like in this pic? Those be treants maybe, or I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Make sure we leave for some mistletoe leaves. Let's not forget.
All right. Alrighty. Let me get Bomber and Kel here on the map, and then yank you guys in.
I was gonna make a studded leather version of him, but I didn't do it myself. Studded leather, my man.
And
I got so many freaking Hero Forge credits.
I know, right? Me too.
Which I'm happy. Thank you, Hero Forge, for doing that. It's a freaking awesome way to do it.
Alrighty, pulling you guys in.
Lovely area.
All right, let's walk up and see what's sparkling, man. You in front.
As you walk up, suddenly these little burrs of wood pop up and look quite hostile. I will need an initiative.
Oh, crap.
Afraid of that.
Ooh, good time to roll decently high.
I got 12. Yeah, I'm glad I popped blessed already.
Alrighty, there we go. Let's see. The Marquis will go first.
All right.
And these little creatures look like... Let me see if I can get an image for you. Scowls on their faces. Creatures that resemble... Well, it's eerie how they kind of resemble dwarves made of wood with with like trees that come out of their heads. But they carry these wooden axes.
That's extremely scary as shit, man. That thing above his head with the tentacles, is that thing moving? Is that something separate, or is that all part of him as
It
well?
seems to be swaying within the air as it moves. It could be like a giant fro. You're unsure. You would have to take a study action to learn more.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
So I haven't drawn my sword yet. I will make a single turns of tent at this, Vonmer.
Okay.
I will go up and kind of just stroke the leaves of the one, like the branch, like just pat it on the shoulder and be like, "Hey guy, how are you?" And attempt my best.
You want a Snickers?
My best try at charming said tree.
Alrighty.
You're gonna offer me Snickers too?
Well, as you reach for him gently, you are going to have to make an attack roll to hit him because he swats your hand, tries to swat it away with his axe.
Okay. Alrighty, I will certainly do so. How is a 15?
He's 15. Let's see. That is a miss.
Okay.
And your attempt to influence him will fail. It will now go to their turn.
Can I, before you do that, when you miss with an attack roll, you can expend one superiority die and roll that die and add it to the attack roll, potentially causing the attack to hit.
True. That is true. Go for it.
I will attempt that with a precision strike. A precision caress, if you will. To turn it to a 19.
19. But does that not add that die of damage to the attack roll?
No, precision attack only adds the die to the roll to hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
So you kind of fake with one hand as he goes to swat it away, and you precisely reach around and try to stroke his hair on the other side. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh man, this is where you rolled high, man. Use all that commander's presence.
This I will go ahead. I don't have many left, but I do have enough to where I can go ahead and give this.
Blow it, man. Blow it.
I will make this lucky.
Oh. You can add like commander's presence some shit to it after the fact too, right?
I don't want to use. So, to make this 8.
Alrighty. So you reach over, you stroke his hair, and his eyes kind of roll back in his head, like.
That's the spot. That's the spot.
Oh, and a D4 on top of that to make it a 31.
That's right. Yeah,
That
I
is
found the
spot. Alrighty. However, it is not these guys' spot. So.
Oh shit.
This one comes up to you, and let's see. The leaves of his hair come down and lash at you. As they do, you can see these barbs begin to appear. It is an AC 19.
That is the magic number.
And that one does 6 points of piercing damage.
However,
and 7 points of poison damage.
We have resistance.
There you go. That will turn it to 3. But its little burrs are now attached to you. Let's see. Another set of burrs tries to attach. Oh, an AC 23. That is 6 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage, half before. And then you feel this magic surge through the barbs. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I will indomitable that. So I will now re-roll it with Dear Lord, I love the new Indomitable with a plus 17 bonus.
Yeah, just don't roll that one again. Huh?
Because I got a con save of 13 plus 17 makes it at 30.
Alrighty. Basically, you feel like there was some surge of magic that would maybe like try to like make your skin hard and rough, but you fight it off, and there are no other effects. All right, and this one comes around the corner, and he's gonna try to attack you with his little barbs. AC 7 is a miss. AC 19 is a hit.
Magic number.
That is 7 pierce, 7 poison. And then after his 2 attacks, he uses the little magic surge, and once again, another Constitution save.
Ready? On save. I'll have to indomitable that as well. Just because I don't think that's going to do it. There we go. That would be now a...
Yeah.
Dear Lord. 40-something?
You are fine. The last little one runs over there. Vonmer.
All right. I don't like this one bit. I'm casting Firestorm. And so it gives me 10-foot cubes. So, I mean, I want it to go kind of catch these 3, of course, and then kind of, it's got to be contingent. And then go over here and catch the one that's off by his lonesome as well. If I got to move, I'll do it so I can see everybody.
Okay. So, yeah. You go ahead and, yeah, you can hit those 4, not a problem. And
yeah, I don't see anybody else, right? That's all we see on.
That is all you see.
All right, so
go ahead and roll your damage.
7d10. Oops, not 8d. There we go. I think the new spell, Rita, I think they take it immediately. The 41. And it's, what's the save on the Firestorm?
Oh, yeah, Firestorm. It's like a fireball, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Dex 19 save.
Dex 19, yeah. You said?
Dex 19, yes, sir.
Alrighty. And you said the damage was 41.
Yeah. And let's see, each cube of the Dex save failed take half as much.
Alrighty.
And it's fire-based. I'm hoping trees don't like fire. I don't know.
Well, none of them very much enjoyed that at all, as they are all bloodied by that firestorm.
So they're still there. All right, bonus action.
They are still there.
All right, bonus action is to a 3rd level.
Wasn't that a spell slot?
You're right. Thank you, sir. It is. Yeah, so that's all I got.
Alrighty.
I got can't do a cantrip either, right? Nope. Yep, that's all I got.
You could do a cantrip, but it just have to be a bonus action cantrip.
Yeah. Back up a little bit. I think they're going to be pissed.
Not a lot of bonus action cantrips going around.
Yeah. No. I got nothing. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Back to Kel.
All right, take him out, man.
All right. I see and hear Vonmer's intention. I'm like,
the one that was being caressed, and he's now looks angry again.
Sorry, man.
Oh well. We'll draw the longsword, and I will strike at A.
Okay.
Rolling to hit. Ooh. And 11.
That is a miss.
You got D4 if you need it.
11. I don't think that's even a D4.
Help, yeah.
15 was a miss. So a second swing.
There
That
you
is
go.
a 20.
That's it.
Right. We'll slash it for 11 points of damage.
All right, and that chops A down. He goes down.
Sweet. Sorry, A.
And then I will swing at C. And that is a 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
That will be 7 points of damage.
Got it. He is still hanging in there, though. His little
All
charred
right.
branches just...
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Yep. We will, as soon as I can find it down here. Where did it go? Limited use.
I think you've already used at least one action surge.
I have used one, not the other. Yes, so I have one action surge left. And I will use it now.
Alrighty.
So we will, again, swing at C. Yep, that'll do it. 26
Yep.
plus
That's it.
11 points of damage.
C goes down.
All right.
Beautiful.
As much as I don't want to, because I found the spot.
Well, the
I made him
spot
pissed
got
off.
burned away. So
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
burned the spot away.
it's all right. I'll swing at B. For a 15 plus, for a 19 to hit.
that's it.
That'll be 9 points of damage.
He's still there.
Ooh. And the third swing is a
He's not over here, man. Shit. Nice.
17 to hit.
A 17 is a hit.
For 8 points of damage.
Beautiful.
8 points of damage. That should finish him off.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, lock him down, man. Lock him. He's coming for me. I know he is. He's coming. He's eyeballing me.
I'll run over and stand next to D.
Got it.
Base contact.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
Alright, well, he's all flailing about since he was just burnt to a crispy. He swings his barbs at you. AC 8 is going to miss. He tries one more time, and an AC 10 is going to miss. And since nothing is connected to you, it is Vonmer's turn.
All right, let's do Toll the Dead, Wisdom. What about Toll the Dead? Wisdom 19 save.
Toll the Dead. Oh, he's got a 22 on his Wisdom save.
Well, excuse me. All right, I'll put him down.
The Barkbur
All
is
right,
wise.
Kel will go to chopping and get a natural 20 on his first swing.
There we go.
Oh, that might do it.
Yeah, 12 points of critical damage.
It does, and he goes down.
All right. Well, that was saddening.
Sorry,
and
well,
I-
sorry about that, man. Those things were kind of worried me with their shapes and shit. Look like,
Well,
trees
I mean,
from dwarven trees or some shit. I don't know.
you didn't want to go through this whole module without a fight, right?
Yeah.
All right, so before we forget, I am getting 4 mistletoe leaves.
Oh, okay. So you begin to collect some mistletoe leaves.
Yep. And then DM, I believe the live stream is still on the Eternal Garden map.
It should be back to the Eternal Garden map.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. And
right.
there was a shiny thing. You want to look for the shiny thing while I'm getting the leaves?
Yeah, I will. Well, first I will do. I'll make an attempt to identify these things.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Where'd my map go? Dang it. I had...
Just make it all red and shit.
There it is. Back to the Eternal Garden map.
Mistletoe.
So yes, I will attempt to identify what our little fillers were.
Okay. Let's see here. Give me a nature check.
Already?
What else is here?
What's the D4? I got a 14 total.
What's the D4 for?
Less?
No, that's skill. That's attack rolls
Gotcha.
and saves.
Alright, so
let's see.
just the 11 then.
11. Yeah, you're not sure. Maybe these are bark burrs. I don't know. They look like a dwarf, though.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't dwarf. So once I finish collecting the leaves, so what I need to roll to try and figure out what they are?
Nature.
Nature. Funny. All right, let's try it. What the hell? I got a 10. They look like
Yeah.
wooden dwarfs.
Yeah, wooden dwarves.
Wooden dwarfs.
Wooden dwarves with, a little nasty streak.
What do their leaves look like?
They look like oak leaves. Which,
I want to take 4 bark burr leaves.
okay. You can mark those down as oak leaves.
Okay, all right. 4x oak. All right, cool.
Right, and then we shall attempt to investigate the shininess of the of the roots or whatever it is.
Gotcha. As you move closer, you notice what appears to be the hilt of a warhammer. The warhammer's head is stuck underneath some of the roots. It
Delve,
sheds
come to me.
a very dim light, which seems to be coming from gems that are encrusted into the hilt.
Ooh, it's
As it
not Delve.
sparkles in the light.
And it's not Delve.
It doesn't look like it.
And I like, come to my hand, Delve. Damn it.
I will investigate. How stuck does this look?
Stuck. Like the roots are over kind of like the head of the hammer. It would have to be cut away or, chopped away, or this thing's have to be ripped out or something. It's not going to come loose freely. The roots have kind of grown up and over the hammered part of the warhammer.
I will walk up to the big oak and say, I will put my hand on it and say, would you mind terribly releasing the hilt of the hammer?
Nothing seems to happen.
I will come over and Bomber, do you want to give me a hand? Maybe we can try to pull it.
All right, yeah, I will assist. I'm assuming I'm done collecting leaves.
Yeah, that only took you a minute.
All right, yeah, I will assist if
All right,
that would help.
so you can give me an athletics check.
With advantage, correct?
23.
Nice.
A 23, as you manage to yank the thing free. You basically pull the warhammer out. As you do, it sheds light like a torch. And you can see that the gems kind of like add to the sparkle. There's some gems up near kind of the hilt. It looks to be quite the nice specimen of warhammer.
Bomber, I could stand a short rest. You want to take a look at it?
I can cast prayer healing. We do a short rest in like 10 minutes.
Sure. While you're doing that, I will attempt to identify what it is.
All right.
Let's see how many more second levels. Yeah, we're gonna use 1 second level, so yeah, that'll work. So does this do anything else? Yeah, we regained 2d8 hit points. Were you hit at all?
I was hit a little, yes.
All right. So yeah, just let me know. So it's 10 minutes to cast, AJ. So yeah, let me know if we get 10 minutes. You'll get 2d8 healing from this.
Not a problem. You kind of relax there, cast your prayer of healing, giving you the benefits of a short rest. You can burn hit dice as if you were in a short rest.
Well, you also get 2d8 of healing. So everybody gets 4 points of healing.
And
all right.
With that, you learn it is called Thor's Guard. It is a +1 warhammer that will shed light when wielded like a torch.
Neat. Here you go, bud.
Well, do you have a magic weapon right now or not? Can you use a warhammer?
all we have access to right now is the +1 dagger.
Yeah, as much as I like to have it, you're going to be the one doing most of the fighting. So, and you need the light anyway. So, I mean, if you want to use it, go for it.
That's very true. All right, I will happily partake then.
Yeah, go for it. Now we find a sword, we're switching. I'm switching with you, but
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Alrighty.
Well, shit. So now
Warhammer of
let's
+1.
kill those guys. So we're here. So you said there's like the rocks. Can we? It looks like there's a big ass ledge. I guess we can't go directly to that rock. Because we have to go like down by the stream and come in, or
Let's see on the
down by the
map.
creek
Let me
there, or-
switch back over to my map.
Not this area.
I mean, yeah, you might be able to make it around and down a ledge. It's possible.
Or look at the map. The trees kind of continue down south of that ledge. I wonder if that just might be a
Yeah, they may
easier
come
way to get
down. They
around.
may come down here. Yeah, you can make it there.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Yeah,
in
let's see if
all,
we
it's
can get
not terribly far of a walk.
Alright, cool.
As you begin to work your way towards
What was that area?
this
we'll find out when we
location,
get
that location is Treant Stand. A limestone wall ravine cuts in a rise in the land. The stream from the west lake kind of winds over to the west. Trees, shrubs, and creepers grow near mossy boulders towards the back of this ravine to the east. As you get closer, you notice there is a mossy cave. Moss dangles down kind of over a cave entrance.
that.
Interesting.
Um.
Shall we go attempt to say hello?
Yeah, then let's just yell out. Yeah. There's obviously some treants here, I'm guessing, because it's called Treants something or other, right? Treants Grove or whatever.
Stand.
Let's see. We got. Oh, Stan. Sorry. So we got anybody about? Yeah. Hello.
Are there any large looking trees about? We've encountered treants before.
True.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. As you begin to approach, just before you get to the entrance, you can see the moss kind of moves out of the way as a large tree steps forward. He kind of stands up. He had to duck to get out of the entrance. You should respect people's homes, he says, in kind of a gruff voice of warning.
Stop our approach and apologize.
Okay.
Yes, our sincere apologies, sir. We're new to the garden and visiting its residents, and we just came to say hello and ask if maybe you have seen those that we've come to deliver a message to.
Who are you trying to give a message to?
Young
Juliana and Orlando.
They recently visited with the gardener. If you get off my lawn, I can tell you what they were doing before they went to the maze.
It would be our humblest pleasure to remove ourselves from your lawn.
Yeah, they were gathering leaves all throughout the garden. Then they went back to the maze for some reason. I haven't seen them since.
Well, we thank you for your information, and again, our humblest apologies for disturbing your yard.
Get off my lawn!
Be not my lawn. Before we depart, do you know what leaves they were searching for? Or they were gathering?
No! All kinds of leaves. I have no idea. He says as he kind of ducks back under the moss and back into his cave.
All right, then.
All right, get off my lawn. All right, so that was Treant. So let's put that in the notes. We did the Treant thing.
There's the cave where the river ends.
You said Treant stand, right? All right, get off my lawn.
Something about a toad.
Oh, is that the Toad place? Well, I guess can we go that way without pissing off the Treant? Can we?
Yeah, I mean that would be exiting the ravine, so yeah, it's good. It's away from his home, so yeah, you can move towards that direction. As you walk back that way, the trickle of the stream can be heard. Let's see. A stream fed by the lake runs into the cave at the southern wall of this limestone ravine. The mouth is about 20 feet wide and about 15 feet tall, 15 feet high. The cave itself, as you kind of get near the front, looks to be only about, I don't know, 20, maybe 30 feet. However, at the very front, you see two giant toads that seem to be standing there, kind of on a couple of rock outcroppings leading into the cave, almost as if guarding something.
So where are they again? I'm sorry.
They're out just at the edge of the cave entrance, at the end of this stream. As the stream runs into the cave, the stream runs into a crack in the rock. It actually kind of runs into the cave. The stream is narrow, so it's only like 2 or 3 feet wide at most. There's little rocks that are all around, and as you kind of make your way kind of into this area, just as you get to the cave entrance, you see these two giant toads that are at the very edge of the cave entrance.
And we will greet them.
Everything else is here is spoken common too. So
About
I guess
30
we can try and talk to them,
yeah.
right?
30 feet out, we'll stop and
Yeah.
we'll wave a greeting and hello.
Hello, yeah.
As you croak, as you kind of get their attention, they begin to croak. They begin to croak kind of like in their froggish croaks, not really responding in common, as they seem very excited or defensive about something. They're just croak, croak. I can't really do croaks, but that's best I can.
Yeah, no worries.
Something has them hackled. You'd have to try to calm them down. Give me an animal handling check.
Can we both try it?
You can both try.
Do you have a?
Well, how many of those?
Better animal handling than I am because you got your beak thing, right? Yeah, so I'll assist you.
Animal handling. That is. Sure, I will attempt to do the animal handling and with assistance. So rolling with advantage.
Come on, man. We need a high roll here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what
high roll requested at 26 delivered.
Ooh.
Right.
As you kind of get their attention, and in a kind of a calm manner, their croaks get a little lower as you kind of approach. You can see what they were doing. They appear to be guarding a clutch of eggs, which is just inside the cave and off to the side. Kind of keeping them calm, you kind of get the idea that they shift their bodies, allowing you to pass as long as you don't encroach upon their clutch of eggs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we absolutely will. Bow our heads in respect and be like, yep, nope. Not here to bother you or hurt you in any way. If that is
the stream.
So we can go in the cave? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep. As you follow the stream winds back inside this cave, which is about 20 foot by 30 feet. The stream winds back to the edge of a crack in the wall where it looks as if there is something blocking or hindering the stream's flow.
Oh, let's investigate, yeah.
As you move closer, you notice in the crevice where the stream is going in, it's only mildly hindering it, but the water kind of surges against it and kind of splashes. There appears to be a shield that has been wedged into a crack in the cave wall.
I will assist you in pulling that out.
It doesn't take much of assistance. It's kind of the stream isn't very powerful. As you clear it away, the shield is emblazoned with the image of a brightly painted frog.
Oh, way cool. I do have. Do I have detect? I do have detect magic, so I'll pop that as a ritual.
All right.
Well, I'll just pop it. I got tons of first levels. I'll just pop it.
Okay. The shield does detect as magical.
All right. Now we might want to take another short rest.
An actual short rest.
yeah. Let you attune to that. Yeah.
We can do that, or we can keep going. I can carry it and maybe attempt to attune to it,
Yeah, you
whatever it
have
is.
pretty good AC already, right? And supposedly we already met the only aggressive thing in here, I guess. So I guess we're all right.
So I am carrying a shield presently. Yes.
All right. All right.
So if you would like to grab the
so-
shield.
So I remember that. So you want to go to the colorful flower area that's just north of us now?
Yes, I believe that is the
Or is it Centaur, I
centaurs
think,
something or other.
Okay, you will
Yeah,
pass the house and the dock on the way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Can we
Two-
check that?
yes, absolutely. I was going to describe kind of that area. Yes, the little boathouse. There's a little boat that is tied to a little jetty there as well. Splashing in the lake near the boat appear to be two, well, giant otters. You've never seen otters of this size, as they seem to be delighting in bumping the small boats and tugging on their rails.
Being on their reins?
Rails.
Rails.
Oh. In other words, if we get in that boat, it might be a real fun boat ride.
Yeah. It might be a real fun boat ride.
Can we talk to them? Can we say hi? Do they acknowledge us? Do they do anything?
As you kind of approach, they seem to like get just close enough, and then they playfully dart away back underwater. And even when you try to talk to them, it's almost like you're like almost there, and then they splash and they dart away.
I totally forgot to ask. Were there any leaves or lichen or anything like that in the cave of interest?
No, you did not
For
see
the
it.
toad? Okay, all right, cool.
Can I beckon to them and attempt to like as like an animal handling check, try to get them to come closer?
Yeah, you can try. Give me an animal handling check.
13.
Not really. Much to the same chagrin. They're not going to really come anywhere near the shore. They stay closer to the boat, trying to get them there. I mean, they dart away, they'll come back, and then they'll bump the boat and watch the boat kind of rock, and then they'll shoot away again.
Like they're just having fun.
Yeah.
Is there like a little pebble or rock or something nearby?
Yeah.
I just pick that up and not throw it at them, but toss it in the water next to them.
Wherever you throw the rock, they both immediately dart in that direction.
Interesting. All right. So save that away. All right.
Neato.
Yeah, they basically go right after it, and then after a couple of some long seconds, their heads pop back up, and then they come back to the boat.
We're gonna get a lot of pebbles if we get in the boat. All right, got you.
All right, so making your way just past it and over to this colorful area here. Let's see here. A meadow near the lake bursts with color from wildflowers blanketing the grass. A small wooden structure resembling a cross between a cottage and stable stands among the blossoms. Bees buzz happily between the flowers and around a great hive enclosing the rear corner of the structure.
So, do we know what centaurs are?
Yeah, I mean, from fables, I don't think you guys have ever met one, but
Yeah, no, I don't remember. So, looking for like half horse, half people. Anything around here? Call out.
uh,
Mr.
At the
Centaur.
moment-
Centaur herd. Anybody here?
well, you start. Well, I mean, is that what you're calling out? Centaur? Is there a centaur here?
Yeah, is there any centaur herd here? I don't know. I think it's pretty
Give
easy to
me
see with
a
it.
persuasion check.
Oh Lord. Oh, I got it. I'm a piece into that. Hang on. Oh well. So
You
far.
are?
13. Yeah. Well, I'm proficient in it, and I'm expert with performance, so I make up for my bad charisma.
Well, it's persuasion, not a performance, but yeah. Anyway, as you kind of are calling out, you notice that from the little shelter, these like humans kind of stick their heads out. Look, there's people. They look like, well, children, until they start coming outside, and you notice the rest of their bodies is that of a horse.
Wow, cool.
A boy and a girl come kind of galloping up near you. Quickly, though, are two very much larger ones, a male and a female. Kari, Vince, get back, get back. As the other
We made
two
them no harm.
come up and kind of, oh, but they're like, but look, they're people, new people. And they're like, yes, they're new people. It's always polite to introduce yourselves. One of them's like, hi, I'm Kari. I'm Vince.
Von Mer.
Hello. Kel, it is a pleasure.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves. Yes, you did. Very nice. I'm Priscilla. I'm Harak.
Hurrah.
Welcome to our meadow. What brings you out here, travelers?
Go for it, man.
Hey, we are slowly working our way towards gathering items we need in order to enter the maze. We are looking for young Juliana and Orlando to deliver a message from their families. We were told that that would be the most likely place we might be able to find them.
Ah, yes. The maze, it would definitely be likely. Oh, no, they're there. Kari and I saw them. Oh, well then, there you have it.
How long ago
Oh,
did you see him?
yes. They entered they went in there like yesterday, but we haven't seen them
really?
come out.
Are y'all familiar with what's inside the maze? Are y'all familiar with that?
Honestly, I am not. I've never decided to venture in the maze. Oh, yes, Harak is not really the puzzle solver. Well, neither are you. No. We kind of
Neither
enjoy,
are
Are
we,
us
en-
either? So.
we enjoy our meadow, and of course, I encourage our children to stay safe and close by, at least until they're much older. Oh, I want to go see the leprechauns again. When you're older.
All the leprechauns. Have you solved any of their limericks?
No, but they're fun anyway.
Then you're in good company because we haven't figured them out
We
either.
haven't either, as a matter of fact. So have y'all drank from the healing fountain or whatever it's called?
The healing fountain? No, we have a lake right here.
Okay, all right, just curious. All right. No, if they knew how to
What
pronounce it.
healing
the,
fountain?
So I'll describe it to them. Yeah, it's kind of the water that feeds the lake. It comes in from the fountain
Ah.
up yonder. They say it's supposed to heal, but it might kind of, I don't know, ensnare you or wow you to want to stay in the garden, which I guess you guys do already. So I guess it's not a big deal. But
Well, that's very interesting. Now, some of these things here have these sorts of magical, like, properties, like the bee's honey does.
oh, what's the bee's honey do?
Something magical. Not exactly sure what it does, but it is very tasty. You must be very
how do you-
careful to get it, though. So you don't want to upset the bees.
I was going to ask, yeah, how does one go about getting the honey without upsetting the bees? Just be careful.
Yes. Priscilla's like, well, I mean, if, you don't want to start any fires, but smoke helps a little bit. And then I just take a spoon and I stick it all the way in the back if I can and get some and pull it out real gently like. You gotta have steady hands.
Oh, just the thing we didn't want to hear.
Where's a rogue when you need one?
Right. I look at Tari and Vince and like, Tari, Vince, did you see Juliana and Orlando maybe pick any flowers while they were here?
Or leaves?
Come to think of it, I haven't even seen them here. They were, last I saw, they were walking by here, headed west, back towards the leprechauns, unfortunately. But
We got oak. We got.
Kari and Vin said that, but we saw them head towards the hedge maze. They were on the other side of the lake, but we could see them.
Neat.
So we got mistletoe. So looking around, I mean, look at this. All the trees we see is crop load of oak trees, and we've probably seen a crop load of oak trees. So we got that leaf. We got the dog rose. We got the mistletoe. Any other leaves that we've noticed since we've been walking around that I haven't collected?
Nothing. Well, yeah, there's lots of flowers and all sorts of plants, but there's nothing that's really just standing out right now.
Okay.
Well, we didn't get any of the roses from the garden to the south, and we didn't even try to get into the hedgerows and for the area and for the garden to the north of the maze.
So kids, did you see Liliana and shit? Hang on, where am I?
Juliana and Orlando.
Thank you. Did you see them go?
Okay.
Have they been inside any of these hedge mages? Any of the other hedges? Not the maze, but the other two things to
The
around it?
arbors. They look at each other. They can't think that they saw them go in the arbors. They're not sure.
Doesn't mean they didn't.
None of them.
Cool.
None of them. Neither of them can confirm that.
They can confirm
Yeah.
nor deny. All right.
Neither of them can confirm that they saw them go into
All right.
the arbors.
Centaur.
Well, I mean, I certainly would like to try the honey. The
Well, here, let me get you a spoon.
well, thank you.
She will get you a spoon and she will get you a vial. Okay, children, stand back just in case.
All right, hang on. If you're gonna do this, let me check my spells real quick.
It will be a survival check.
Let me do higher levels. You can target more additional creatures. Damn, I'm getting low on second levels. Yeah, let me pop. There's gonna be 1 second level left. I'm just trying to save my third. That's all the important stuff. Let me pop a enhance ability on you for. You said survival.
Yeah.
Yes, wisdom.
To help you with wisdom. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty.
'Cause I ain't gonna go up there.
All right. Everybody stands back as you approach one of the large beehives. She's like, now careful now.
Survival check. Yep.
Yep, survival check. Careful now. Steady hand. Just scrape a little. One spoonful.
All right.
That should fill the vial.
15.
15. Your steady hand manages to get a spoonful out and brings it back into a vial. Oh,
exceptional.
very good. That's really good.
Awesome. We got a little bit.
Yes. Oh, he's a natural. Well done. Well
I
done.
love it, right? You got a vial.
Yep. Got a vial of magical honey.
Kara's like, can I lick the spoon? Of course, dear. Of course you can lick the spoon. Ben's like, oh, at the backside. And it's like, okay. So she kind of hands the spoon, and they're like, almost, it's like one of them's like, lick, and the other one kind of pulls the hand towards them so they can lick the other side.
Oh man, we got a couple of things.
If they're both getting enough of a taste from just the two sides of the spoon, can I make an assumption that the vial has enough honey for two people?
No, it'd basically be like a potion vial.
Just one person.
And they just have like a taste. They're just like, wanting to taste it. And they're like, okay, now come along. It's time for dinner. As they shoo them away. Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for letting us borrow the spoon, and for the vial. And I don't know if you see anyone new here in the garden again. Maybe this will help you, and I will hand them a gold piece.
Ah, well, isn't that nice? Thank you.
Isn't that nice? All right. I forgot we had a pearl I wanted to check on the short rest, but we didn't do it, so we'll do it next time.
Yeah, well, you're about tapped, and we have been up for a while at this point, I think.
The interesting thing, though, is the light has never changed.
Eternal light.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still got. I don't think I've used any of my channels yet, right? I've used one.
And, I've heard a rumor of a place underneath Frostdale where instead of eternal light, there is nothing but dark.
Okay, so that one tree straight to the west of us, we haven't. That's supposed to be something, right? That small
Yep.
little oak tree or whatever,
Yep.
with the little
There's the
bumpy
two
things around it,
clearings.
whatever that
One's
is.
the satyrs
There.
clearing, and the other is the
Druids, something. Satyrs Forest, Dryads Woods. So,
So let's head to that one closest. See what that's all
Alrighty.
about. So that we're leading
there
there.
we go. Or I may have them backwards. Let's see. No, I'm right. First one you get to. All right, so moving right along as you kind of move from this area over to here. This section of the forest is less dense as you kind of break through a cluster of trees, allowing light to dapple the ground. Clearings and paths abound, many of which show signs of regular use. Discarded bottles, trampled earth, and ashes from old bonfires. The clearing ahead thrums with music and laughter.
Ooh.
Let me grab 2 of the bottles, empty bottles from the
Okay.
ground, just to add to my collection.
Alrighty.
Empty bottles. Can I find stoppers for them too?
Yeah. As you move towards the clearing. The clearing is surrounded by flowering shrubs and has a single towering elm in the center. There are several pallet beds that surround the elm. And you see a satyr carrying a set of panpipes and leading this carousing. Several others gleefully join the revelry and turn towards you as you approach. Ah, look at that! We have more people! Come on, come on! Yes! Please join us in revelry. Everybody knows this one. What do you do with a drunken adventurer? What do you do with a drunken adventurer? What do you do? As they start singing and dancing.
Start doing my best little dwarven jig using my performance.
Give me a performance check.
El will assist.
14.
You can't assist his dancing.
I will do mine as well.
Okay.
I rolled like crap. I rolled a 2. I got a 14 overall.
I got 21 on mine.
Kel's cutting some rug.
Shit, right?
They come dancing towards you, kind of gleefully grasping your hands, dancing around in a circle as you they go through a couple of verses of the song, and then they all break out into laughter. Well done, well done. Hey, give a hand for the newcomers. I'm Kren. That's Bella, Samuel, Liz, and over there on the panpipes, that's Xanom. He's like, hey-o, that's me.
Very nice job.
Hey, that was some pretty good dancing. Where did you learn that?
Oh, I've been known to cut it up at a couple of festivals in Bellspar in my day.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, I'm guessing you guys are new arrivals? We haven't seen you around here since, who was that? That Juliana and Orlando guy.
Yeah.
We're actually messengers. We've come here to deliver a message to them.
Ah, well, that's interesting. You don't see that every day, do you? They're like, no, don't see that every day. Oh, well.
I gotta tell you, there ain't many messengers that can make it here.
That's true. We don't get a lot of newcomers out here. Yeah, new arrivals are definitely few and far between. Yeah, we probably get one every few days or so. But,
wow, that often. I'm impressed.
Well, if you call that often, seems like forever. But it is what it is.
Indeed, indeed. Did Juliana and Orlando stop by here? I understand they have to collect some various leaves in order to get into the maze.
Really? Collecting leaves? I told you they were looking for something. It's like, well, that's interesting. No, they were headed over to the leprechaun's tree last time we saw. I hadn't seen them since. Who knows? Yeah, maybe they started partying with the leprechauns. It's like, they're not partying with the leprechauns. Nobody wants to party with the leprechauns and their stupid little limericks. It's like, that's just
here.
Well, that's just because you don't.
Saw them?
Well, that's just because you don't offer to dance with them. Well, I don't want to dance with the leprechauns. They're stupid. It's like, you gotta bribe them if you want to get anything out of a leprechaun. It's like, you're not gonna offer anything up for free. Well, that's just dumb. Everything should be free. Free, 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 free. And she's like twirling around as she's like saying that.
Well, interesting. You know, unfortunately, we do have a job to finish before we can revel some more. But if they went to get leaves from the leprechauns, then I suppose we can check in with them and see if we can figure out a limerick or two.
I noticed. I
Well,
noticed you. So there's, yeah, I think you said they had some flowering plants or something around here. Any leaves stand out here? I mean, so you didn't see them get any leaves from here?
no, no. I mean, we tried to get them to party with us, but they were on a mission and they had to do something.
Right.
Right.
So I'm assuming we're probably good here then.
Yeah. Everybody wants to figure out what's inside the maze.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if that's where you're going, good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're going to need all the help we can get. So, yeah, I do think we need to go back by the leprechauns, but do you want to hit those two big trees to the west of us? We haven't been there yet.
So that is where the
Dryads Woods is here.
so that's the Dryad's Woods. So it doesn't sound like they went there, but we can certainly check it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did or not.
All right. So as you depart them, they're like, bye. Have fun storming the maze.
Thanks. We'll let you know if we won.
All righty. As you move towards the Dryad's Woods, the forest here is dense. It gets a little difficult to travel. There's only a few worn footpaths connecting small clearings. Most of the trees here begin to be old, mighty oaks. Let's see. As you enter this area, you push into an open area between this small open area where these two large oaks dominate, one at the north end, one at the southern end. In the middle, spread over a very large toadstool, you see two dryads. For all intents and purposes, they look like kind of woodland elves to your eyes. They appear to be playing cards, as each one is also seated on a smaller toadstool. It's like a toadstool table and two toadstool chairs, as they seem to be playing cards in the middle of this open area.
We will.
So call out to them.
Yeah, we'll make ourselves known as we walk in.
All right. Let's see.
We don't want to startle anyone.
So you're saying so far we're seeing oak leaves, right?
And yes, as you see these oak leaves are actually quite majestic. They are much larger than the typical oak leaves you are used to seeing.
Are they the same size as the ones I already have from the
No,
bark wood?
these are significantly larger.
All right, so I get 4 large oak leaves as well. 4 large oak leaves.
All right. So, as you approach, they kind of turn to look. Well, who do we have here? Come. They kind of wave you over in their direction. I am Sona. This is Ivara. What brings you to the Dryad's Woods?
Greetings. We're new. We're going around and introducing ourselves to everyone, and in doing so, we're also asking for a little bit of help. We're messengers, kind of trying to deliver a message to two others in this in the garden, Juliana and Orlando.
Two after our own hearts, Sona. Ah, indeed, Ivara. It's like two after our own hearts. Give me an insight check.
Can I as well?
Yeah.
Insight.
A3 for Bonmer.
These two are obviously in love.
All right, cool.
Ah, yes. We've heard the story of these two star-crossed lovers, and then why they came here initially. So.
Oh, yes. But it's nothing like our story. Oh, yes, our. I mean, indeed, it is true. We were once in service to knights of rival Fey courts, but love could not keep us apart. Yes, as for defying our rulers, we were both bound to our trees and separated. But the gardener heard our lamentations and brought our trees to this forest here, as each one points back to the large oak tree, one in each direction on the other side.
Oh wow.
Yes. And since then we've been together forever. One like puts their hand across, the other one takes their hand. And
Aw.
you're kind of like bleh, bleh.
Yeah. No, I go, ah.
I said, yes. The gardener
My wife and I
stole the trees
both
and
need
planted them here, where we could be together forever, finally.
Very nice.
That is a lovely story. My wife and I could only be so fortunate.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, of course. Look at the way he smiles. He must have a beautiful bride.
Indeed. Well, it is our pleasure. We hope to see you again. We must continue our ever winding path here to find all the leaves for the maze so that we can find our two charges and deliver our message to them.
Yeah. We wish you the best of luck.
All right. Well, I guess Leprechaun's the next spot then.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So you're heading
Stepping
north
away from that.
to the large tree?
I guess, yeah, or the leprechaun. Yeah, let's hit that first, and we'll hit the leprechauns as well.
The large tree.
See what kind of leaves they might have. Yeah.
Alrighty. Heading north as you come upon the very large tree. A great oak tree. A tremendous oak tree stretches hundreds of feet into the air, rising high above the surrounding canopy. Easily 50 feet wide at its base. Its trunk is gnarled, covered with creeping greenery, and surrounded by flowering shamrocks.
Ooh, shamrocks. That sounds good. Grab 4 of those.
Alrighty.
4 egg shamrocks. And the leaves for this oak tree, are they the same as the ones I already have, or they look different as well?
They look like typical oak leaves. They're not as nice as the ones you just got.
So kind of like what I get off the bark goobers, or different?
I mean, a little better than the ones off the bark
I'm gonna
burrs.
grab 4 of them too.
I
I'm
mean-
gonna grab 4 of them too. So 4x
Okay.
oak leaves from leprechauns. All right. So do we see our leprechaun friends here or not?
You do not at current.
Probably a good thing.
You say you got
Leprechaun
4
both.
shamrocks as well?
Yeah, I got so far I got 4 dogwood, 4 mistletoe, 4 oak from the bark thingies, 4 large oak, 4 oak from the leprechaun, and 4 shamrocks.
Ah,
Put
good to
bark
go.
burrs. So 4 oak from bark burrs. 4 oak from bark burrs. All right. Good.
Nice.
Alrighty. Anything else?
So let's can we investigate the area?
Yes, you can. Give me an investigation check.
I will assist. Are
Alrighty.
you decent at investigation?
I'm decent. Because I got a 22.
Oh, shit,
Well
all right.
done. As you are investigating around, you do notice,
At 20,
kind
nice.
of on the ground level of where the treehouse is, there is an illusion covering a door that leads into the open tree.
Oh.
It appears to be a hidden home. Not only is there a door, but you see several windows, from which you can now detect, now that you're seeing through this illusion, there are like some interior lights that are obviously on, but you're not hearing any sounds.
Is there a door?
Yeah, there is a door.
Can we fit through it? We want to knock first? or-
with like it's like a hobbit-sized door. You would be ducking.
I have a
Well,
4.
up and knock on the door.
You rap upon the door. Let's see here. Hey, I got some door knocking. There we go.
Knock, knock, knock. Ah,
There seems to be no answer.
I don't know if I want to barge into their home, to be honest with you, though, man.
Can we take a look, see through the windows?
Let's see. Peering through the windows. You see what looks to be a circular kitchened room, wooden furnishings, simple flatware. There seems to be settings for 5. There seems to be a spiral staircase carved into the interior wall of the tree trunk that rises up.
Well then, I believe if memory serves, there are. Let's see here. There were 5 leprechauns, so this must be where they live and hang out when they're not on the
In the
toadstool.
grove or whatever, yeah.
Yep. We'll leave this lie. I wouldn't want to trespass.
Yeah, I don't want to piss off a leprechaun. I'm not sure what they can do, but
No. So
A little B&E.
yes.
Yeah.
Really. So
As you look, yeah, your insight is probably accurate. Everything in there is probably about their size.
so AJ, you say the light's not changing here, but are we getting tired? I mean, do we feel like it's been a long day, or
Yeah,
do
you
we-
guys feel you're like the day's it's stretching. We've done some serious walking today, but the light's not changing, so it's really kind of throwing you off.
All right. So any
maybe
of
we'll check out.
that the guy called out that we haven't been yet? I think we covered all of it, didn't we?
There is a little meadow to the north here. I think is the last thing,
Oh, that little place.
and
Yeah.
then the water palace and the hedge maze.
Oh,
Yeah. We still need to get some sort of leaves from the 2 other hedge gardens.
yeah.
Maybe those are flowers, not necessarily leaves. So it's
Oh,
interesting.
DM just dropped a major clue there. All right. So the open area to the north, we haven't been there yet.
Nope.
All right, well, so I guess-
Moving, yeah, as you walk that direction, lush forest brims here with small game and edible-looking plants. A massive oak tree is to your south. That's behind you. You just left there. But in this little meadowy area in lush forest, the only thing that you see around here are shamrocks that grow in abundance.
We already have shamrocks. Man, I think I'm ready to try the maze.
We could do the water palace, and maybe out there because it's out by itself. Maybe we can grab some shut eye right quick before we try that.
I mean, do we see any trees or stuff by the palace? I mean, I'm just being cognizant of the time and how we're tying into all the other folks' adventures. I mean, do we need to try and wrap this up here fairly quickly, AJ, just so you stay
No,
track with
you're-
everybody else?
You're
We're doing all right?
Yeah, you're doing
Right.
fine.
So my only concern is dwarf don't swim well. So we got to find some way to keep the otters entertained, or weasel, whatever the hell they are. Otters, right?
Otters.
The giant otters.
Yeah, giant.
So we got to try and figure. I mean, they kind of went after the pebbles.
Dwarf don't swim well, but it ain't that. I mean, you're talking 200, 300. You're talking 400 feet of less than 400 feet of rowing out there.
Yeah, but you can drown in a cup full of water.
Dwarf's like, I only dog paddle.
I mean, if you don't want to do that, rumor has it. I know a priest that can do a ritual to walk on water.
Oh shit! We it's good. Can I have that?
Only if you memorized it for the day.
Yeah, I got create. I don't think I dropped water walk. Yeah, I don't have it memorized right now. I mean, I don't know. I guess as long as we find some way to keep the otters entertained. I mean, do we see anything growing out there? Any kind of trees or?
Nope, you don't see any. You don't see any trees growing. It's Yeah, it's a marble building. Um, it gleams. It has like gilded fittings, tall, glazed windows. It's built kind of on a stone outcropping with like a stone pier that's in front of it.
All right, I guess this is as good a time as any. Well, man, I hate to blow 2 third level spells. If our day's not over yet. Actually, probably 3 third level spells now I think about it. Um,
I think we might walk over to the last or to the two. As much as it is, as much as it's a pain to go all the way back around again, if we go to the two hedgerows and see if there's any leaves that we can grab, and then call it a day before we go into the maze.
all right, yeah, let's go and check that out. I want to do some sending before we bed down though.
Okay. You walk back over. Which rose? Yellow rose? Yellow.
Yes, let's
North
try
one.
that.
Got to the yellow rose, man. We got to the yellow rose. Come on now.
Yeah, we'll go up to the north one as you walk back across here. So once again, the hedge stands about 10 feet tall. You can definitely smell the euphoric scent, just a hint of it on your nose. It comes from the inside. However, you're not seeing any like tree leaves or anything of that nature.
Describe
And-
said euphoric scent that we smell.
It's a sweet scent.
We haven't smelled that anywhere else in the garden, just around these hedge mages.
The yellow one mostly.
How difficult would it be to push through the hedge to maybe get to the other side?
Would not be terribly difficult as you push your way through the 5-foot wall. But the thorns may have a little something to say if you were to attempt such.
I don't think the two would have pushed through thorns and shit, man. I don't know.
You want me to give it a try? Can.
Trying to think what I can cast on you to help you out.
Fly.
I'm gonna
I
bless
don't
you again. Do what? His blessing only gonna last a minute though.
Fly,
I
yeah.
Fly.
can't do fly. That do. Product. No, that's not. I don't want to help. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do, man.
Well, if the thorns have poison, then we're protected from poison a little bit because we have resistance to it. And if there's any kind of save that we have to make, bless would work just fine.
It only lasts for a minute, but we can pop it and try. All right, well, let's get up next to it, and I'll pop it just before we start pushing through, I guess.
Okay, so you cast Bless, and you begin to push through the hedge. I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Dex plus a d4. Oh, 24.
And by D4 coming. 18 for Vonmer.
All right, both of you have succeeded. However, these thorns were a lot sharper than anyone had thought. So instead of taking 31 points of piercing damage, you both take 15.
Holy shit!
15.
You take what?
Take
15 points of piercing damage. As you come through, you will need to make a concentration check to hold on to your bless.
Yeah. Concentration save. Let's see. I got a 9, so it's down.
All right. The scent.
Well, it got us through, though. Oh, well,
It got you
now we're
through.
inside.
The scent of the roses fills the arbor inside. This euphoria is very intoxicating. I need you
Shit.
both to make a
Told you we should have come
constitution
in here.
constitution save. It is poison based.
Bitch. So do we do that with advantage then? If we have we don't do it at advantage, or we have resistance,
I think
right?
dwarves might, but
Yeah, that's true. I do have. Thank you. All right.
I got
Son of a bitch. 16.
a 14.
where's the D4 come from? Because there's no bless.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Left foot down. Yeah, I couldn't keep it up, man.
Well, I got
it happens when you get older.
I got a 12, and I believe. Let's see, limited use. Oh, I get to find out whether I passed or failed before I have to do Indomitable.
Alrighty, you failed.
Okay.
All right. Indomitable again, then. Which turns it to like a 40 something.
Gotcha. How many uses of that do you get per day?
I just used my last one.
All right. So that was your third one today.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you succeeded. Yes, you are neither of you are poisoned. And this does make you kind of like, you're like, wow, this euphoric is really goes to your head. You feel like
Time to
for the
get out.
moment, you guys won't be affected for a while.
All right. Let's do a quick investigation or perception while we're in here and get the hell out.
All right, go for it.
Let's do perception first.
Sure.
I perceive absolutely nothing with a nat 1.
I got a 13.
You do not see anything else that stands out amongst this yellow rose arbor.
All right. Quick investigation then.
Yeah, we head to the center and just do a quick investigation. I will assist
Okay.
whoever's got the better.
Okay.
I got a +6.
The investigation is only a 12, unfortunately.
Is that with assistance?
Yes.
Nothing.
All right,
Don't find
you're gonna start
anything that
assisting me.
sticks out.
I got better than that. All right.
Can I pick one of the
Roses?
flowers and
Yeah.
Yes.
You can pick
And
Don't just pick one, man. I'm picking like a shitload. So I'm gonna put down 4 yellow rose leaves. All right, so 4x.
yeah. And basically I want to take one of the bottles that I had
Okay.
that I picked up and I want to put a couple in there.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? This is starting to go to my head. Let's get the hell out of here.
All
Oh,
right.
so you put them in the bottle. I like that. I like that. You put them in the bottle, right? So they can't affect us when we get out of here, right?
Yes, I put them in the bottle and I
All right.
kind of put a
Dexterity
3 or 4 in the
saving
bottle
throw to push back out.
Shit.
Right.
You said a dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Hey, natural 20 for the dwarves. Look at that. 21.
Success. But once again, however, you both end up taking 15 points of damage on the way
Damn.
out.
Yeah,
It's
Those are
like
some thorns. man.
those
Holy
thorns are like sharp. What the
They're like,
heck?
damn, they're like little daggers. I have no desire to go through the red the red one now, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, the red one, we didn't have to go through the thorns because there's an entryway.
there is an entryway.
Oh, damn it! But if it's gonna poison us again, I'm getting low on blast, man. I got 1 slot left for first level. And
All right. Well, I mean, it's about time for us to bed down anyway. So
well, where's a good place to do that? What's so is that the unicorn place right there to the south of us?
Yes, the meadow.
It is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go anywhere. Everything has been friendly to us here.
Yeah, let's see if we can't bed down with the unicorns, man. That would be kind of cool if they might have stayed in their meadow.
You can bed down in the meadow and you get a long rest.
Whoa. I
Oh.
want to do some sendings first before we do the long.
Oh,
rest.
okay.
So first one goes to my brother.
This-
Checking in, still on the quest.
You cast the sending spell, but it does not seem to work.
Shit, that's what I was afraid of. All right. Well, that saved
Yep.
me my other 2 spots.
Yep. And then we have the pearl and the
Right.
shield. that we look at.
Yeah. So, and the honey, I guess we haven't
Yes.
identified that yet.
Hunting as well. So
Yeah, I think the shield might have priority. So pearl or honey, which one you want me to do?
look at the honey.
All right, I'll try and see what the honey is.
Okay. You will both get a long rest. However, there is no dawn. Anything that comes back at dawn does not reset.
Oh, good call. All right, I didn't think about that. All right.
The shield is a
Interesting.
+1 shield. The honey
Oh,
is a potion of vitality.
Oh, neat.
I like that one up, to be honest with you. All right.
Potion of vitality.
All right, so obviously
Removes
you're gonna take the
exhaustion
shield, man.
levels and ends the poison condition.
Oh, does it? Oh. Where was that when we needed it? All right.
Yep, that's handy. You want to hold on to that?
Yeah, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna take the shield, right?
I mean, I have a shield. It would take me to 20 if I had the +1. Your call. If you want it instead.
I got a 15 AC right now without a shield.
Why don't you take the shield?
No, I do have a shield. Yeah, so I got a shield too. That's giving me a 15 AC.
Okay.
All right, then give me a 16.
So that would take you to 16.
All right, let me add that then.
Yep.
Come on, inventory.
There you go. Yeah, because the shield that I have is painted with my heraldry.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna use that.
Yours has got the front.
Painted a brightly painted frog.
Man. I got a frog, y'all. All right, cool. Got that shield and that one. All right, 16 AC now. We're moving on up.
All right.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Let's head to the hedge, man.
All
So
right.
you want to check out that red?
Yeah, I
garden or whatever?
Yeah, let's just double
All
check.
All right, let's go.
All right, you check the Red Rose Arbor. There, the entrance does lead to the interior, which is filled with red roses. The smell of red roses is familiar to you. It is not overly euphoric, however.
Okay, cool.
So grab a couple of those and put them in the other bottle that I have.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just red roses and all right, so 4 red roses.
Rose
in bottle.
petals.
4x red rose in bottle. All right, well, let's go see if we forgot the damn hedge maze.
All right. A 15-foot high hedge wall, wickedly long thorns rises from the meadow. 3 of the walls are solid, and an opening in the western wall leads into a maze of hedgerow corridors. As you move into the maze, you will need either a investigation or survival check. Your choice to navigate the maze.
I got +6 investigation.
Why have I been rolling it then? I've only got +2.
I don't know.
Well, it's 2 in
So
rolling.
can we do it? Can we do it together? Can I do it with advantage if we're?
Yeah, you can do it with advantage.
All right, so investigation with advantage. Come on now, Daddy needs a good roll here. There we go. 21 overall.
Very nice. As you basically start using your ability to deduct and like, nope, look, this path, look here, a little more worn. There's double back there. As you manage to navigate the maze, you notice the hedge walls here are also 5 feet thick. They also seem to have the same brushing thorns. But you successfully navigate the maze and work your way towards what you believe is the center. As you reach the center, there is a unique object here. There is a rose quartz sundial with a... Oh my god, I have to actually look up this word. I'm not sure what that is.
What is it?
A gnomon. A gnomon. Gnomon.
What was that?
Part of a sundial that casts the shadow. That's what it is. All right. That's the...
You play D&D, you learn stuff. Look at that.
I know, right?
Or what?
Education. I was like, I didn't know that thing actually had a name. I thought it was just a
That
sundial.
was just a sundown pointy thing, yeah.
All right. It is a rose quartz sundial with a silver gnomon. The dial is showing noon. Around the dial, there are leaf-shaped impressions carved into the 4 corners of the sundial's face. One looks to be a dog rose, another
Yeah.
a mistletoe, a third an oak, and the last a shamrock.
So describe the oak. Is it like the really big oak, or I'm guessing it probably is, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you want to try this? You want to do this?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
All right, let's get out 1 leaf of each type and lay it down on the sundial. And stand around close to it, man. Get over here. Get close.
Get close.
Shall we?
Get close. Alrighty. So you place those into the 4 little indentions.
Yes.
As
Matching the leaf with the leaf, of course. Yeah.
as you do, there is the sound of magic. and everything seems to fade away. With that, we are going to go. Let's change our stream. And
Bloop, 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 bloop. So the stream has ended.
the stream shouldn't have ended. That was just the share.
It's loading back up again. There you go.
Let's see.
Here we go. Yep. Oh, I haven't seen behind the veil. I haven't seen how you summon characters before.
There we go. So the process is quite simple, actually. Click, drop, click, drop,
Ooh, I disappeared and I appeared over there. Nice.
and summon.
Cool.
The table.
All right. Let's
Most
get
impressive.
a nice shot.
Look at there.
There you go.
That
You
was a good
appear in a marbled palace. A short square tunnel constructed from marbled stone leads forward to a lush garden enclosed in a courtyard. Behind you, a pair of closed meshed silver gates block the path. Behind the gate wavers a colorful haze that only provides a glimpse of the lake in the garden that you left.
Guess there's no way to open said gate that we can notice. We gotta do an investigation check.
Not that you notice. 1 second.
24 on investigation.
I need to. Alrighty. Looking straight ahead. Tall porphyry walls enclose this beautiful garden, and a glassy reflecting pool dances with the twilight colors of the sky above. Luminous butterflies flit above vivid flower beds that stand to the left and right of the pool. Just outside the gatehouse stands a sundial identical to the one in the hedge maze. Paths of colorful gravel lead throughout the garden and to the palace proper.
Oh, so is this a sundial thing that we're standing around?
Yes, that is the sundial you are standing around.
Does it look just like the one we left?
It is.
Same leaves on it?
Let's see. That it is correct.
So I'm assuming, you know what they say about that that's our way back, I guess.
Probably.
So investigate this, or perception check on this garden over here.
Okay.
Ooh, 24 for me, for Weimar.
The flowers are in full bloom. Very beautiful. Nothing seems to stand out, but from your vantage point, you can see back in the corner, back over here, there is a bower in the corner. A sweet, gentle music fills this bower, which consists of a small little alcove with a padded bench and a canopy of flowering vines.
Ooh. Well, should we try it? What do you think? Sit on the bench.
And you feel quite comfortable. You're like, if I, chilled here for a bit, this would not be a bad place to rest at all.
Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. All right. Just for shits and giggles, I want to try another sending to my brother from here.
It does not seem to work. In fact, it's
Okay, but I
like,
use
unlike your other casts of sending, you can't even seem to get the connection to form your message.
Okay.
It's
So did I
almost.
blow the spell slot or
Give
not?
me
I'm
give
sorry.
me an Arcana check. Yeah, you burned the spell slot. Give me an Arcana check.
Where the hell? Oh, I think I got the Twitch stream up. I can't find what I'm looking for. There it is. That's not it. Damn it. Nope. Oh, damn it. There it is. Sorry. And you said Arcana check, right?
That is correct.
Come on, Daddy needs a good roll. 19.
It's almost like for whatever reason, you can't target yourself.
I can't target myself. Huh. I wonder if all my spells are going to be defunct here. All right. Interesting. All right.
Well, but you were able to do it with bless. You were able to hit yourself with bless.
I haven't blessed in here yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but your spell bounced about there too.
That's true.
Your sending spell.
Yeah.
All right. So this little pool right here in the middle, I guess.
It's a reflection pool. It appears to be only about a foot deep.
If I stare at it for a while, anything cool happen?
There seems to be a dwarf, a very handsome dwarf, looking
Very
back at you.
Let's not say handsome. I already got 10 charisma. All right.
This
All right,
very
let's go.
average-looking dwarf. It seems to be
Very average looking dwarf. But hey, it used to be an 8, so yeah. I've gone up.
And we'll go up to the doors and see if we can gain entry.
Should we
All right.
knock, you think? Or
Let's see. Moving up the stairwell, a broad flight of porphyry steps ascend to a massive arched doorway. The arch over the double door protrudes from the wall and is supported by 2 stone columns in the likeness of 2 women, a human and an elf. Black letters across the arch read, "Enter in peace." The doors are 10 feet wide, 30 feet high, and made of silver. They have no handles and are decorated with etched geometric patterns.
all right. So all weapons. Do you have any weapons out?
And I go to push the door open.
Wait. Do you have any weapons out?
No.
All right. I don't either. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we try and push it.
To open the door.
As you go to push the doors open, the 2 statues step forward.
Oh, shit.
Lay down your weapons, they say. And they seem to have a cautious tone, but not violent, since your weapons were not drawn.
All right.
Very
So
well. I will go to one side. Bomber, you go to one, and I will go to the other.
Yeah.
I will go and walk up in front of them, and I say, "As you wish." And I lay the dagger, the longsword, the short bow, and the warhammer, Thorsgard, down.
Jesus, man, like fa-thunk. Oh, I forgot this one, fa-thunk.
One in the boot. Dunk. No.
One of the-
As you lay down your weapons, the doors open.
So they're cool with the shield, though, just the weapons.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
And we shall enter.
All right.
I'm still dangerous.
Drop the cut line here.
Oh, this is neat.
Right? Somebody had fun with this until it's part, man. This is badass.
Alrighty. Moving into this area. There we go.
I just step under
See.
this area or not.
The airy chamber's floors, walls, and lofty ceiling are made of gleaming white marble. The doors lead from the room to the north and south. The hall's furnishings include 2 small glass-topped tables, each with 5 chairs arranged around it. Each table holds a crystal decanter, 5 crystal glasses, and a bowl of fruit. At the far end of the room, a large semicircular atrium contains a splashing fountain. The atrium's soaring ceiling is transparent, letting the sky's colorful twilight glow fill the hall. An opaque rectangular shape darkens the center of the ceiling. The fountain's central water's jet climbs high above the pool, and the staircase that kind of curves around the back wall leads to a loft some 20 feet above.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the side doors.
Okay.
Okay.
Door number 1.
Door number 1. Checking which door. There we go. Alrighty. Let's open that door. And got it. All right.
Ooh, this looks comfy.
This bedroom's floor is a tile mosaic showing a night sky and golden wheel with astrological symbols. The ceiling is similarly decorated with glittering gold stars. The walls are whitewashed, and a tapestry covering one wall depicts two female mages, an elf and a human, holding hands. Their free hands are raised, producing magic that causes a magnificent garden to spring up around them as animals and fey creatures watch in awe. The furniture in the room includes a large bed, two chests, 6 comfortable-looking chairs, 2 couches, a wooden table, and in the corner, a suit of oiled leather armor, round shield, and well-worn spear adorn a mannequin. 2 middle-aged human men are present, one reclining on a couch with a book, the other sitting in a chair, whittling a piece of wood with a dagger. Their eyes look up as you enter.
Oh, my apologies.
Hello! Huh. Look, August, we have company. It's like,
My apologies. I didn't realize this area would be occupied.
That's
I
quite
beg
all
your
right.
pardon.
I am Hamish, and this is Argus. I see you've found your way to the palace. You must have come through the Eternal Garden.
We
Indeed,
did.
we have.
Well, that's quite lovely. Don't you think?
It is indeed. It is indeed. So, and
So,
unfortunately, though we have been enjoying the scenery and the wonderful residents of the garden, we we are here on business. We're looking for a young Juliana and Orlando.
oh, Juliana and Orlando. Oh, yes. Actually, truth be told, so were we. Sent upon a quest. Oh, it seems like it was days ago. It's a day or two? How long? Argus is like, I don't know, a couple days at least. But, yeah, after, being here and all, he kind of moves over, he kind of puts down, he's like, we decided to stay. And he reaches out and grabs the other one's hands. It's obvious they're romantically involved.
Did you drink from the fountain before you came to this palace?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's that nice fountain. I mean, the water was so fresh. I mean, yeah, it really was. I mean, it's like there's nothing like it.
Okay. Noted.
Well, in that case, we didn't mean to trouble you, and by all means, we will let you get back to your day. Wait, you were looking for, or before you decided to stay, you say you also were looking for Orlando and Juliana?
Ah, yes, actually. Huh. We were both mercenaries back in our time. Indeed, we were. But those days are behind us now. We've found a better life. Yes, a better life.
Have you seen them? Have you seen them inside the castle or inside this?
Oh yes,
structure?
they're around here somewhere. I mean, their
Oh,
room
maybe.
is on the. I think he's gonna say the second floor, if I am right. Let me just double check so I don't lie to you. Oh no, the room is across the way on the other side of the hall.
Oh, really? Wow, outstanding. All right.
Lovely, lovely. And if you don't mind me asking, who sent you to find them?
Oh, who was it? It was that governor. Oh, Folcare, I think.
Ah, yes. She's the one who
Yes, they had apparently
contacted us.
they had just recently absconded, and Argus and I went off looking for them. We figured there'd be a nice reward. She said as such, but at the time I think there was still some hubbub with their families. But she wanted her niece back, so we went ahead and set out. Oh yes, through a cave, into the garden. But I mean, what's better than this? If you look around, he kind of like tugs on his silk robes and slippers, and like just like I'm living the great life right here. I mean, it's like
Easy on that road there, big guy. Easy on
why
that
in the
road.
world do I want to go back?
Fair enough, my friends. Fair
Is
enough.
there? I mean, is this area over here to the southwest? So there's no door there?
Area to the south.
Like this area here?
No.
It looks. I'm not gonna go and look at it while they're here. All right, cool. This looks unusual. All right. All right, so you want to go talk to Juliana, and that's what we came
We
here for.
shall indeed. We shall indeed.
Uh,
Gentlemen,
excuse us, please. Go back about your business.
Oh,
we
yes,
wish you good
yes.
fortune and enjoyment.
Thank you.
I'll
We,
let you
and
knock
I
on
will
the door and do the talking, man.
politely close the door on our way out.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll let you knock on this one and do the talking. Man.
Before we go in there, the effects of the fountain. Do you think a greater restoration would work on them?
I'm gonna try to spell magic first.
That will work too. Okay. Just as long as you got a plan, I'm going with it. With that, I will politely knock on the door before opening it.
All right. Oh, come in. And with that, you open a door. Inside, I will give you a little piece of art here and then read the intro. There's some art. The floor of this spacious bedroom is decorated with mosaics depicting the 4 seasons. Covering one wall is a detailed tapestry showing 2 female mages, a human and an elf, picnicking in a woodland glade. The furniture consists of a large 4-poster bed, 2 chests, 2 work tables, 6 comfortable-looking chairs, and 2 couches. One of the couches hangs from the ceiling on delicate chains. A young human man and woman relax on it as it gently sways. Slender golden perches dot the walls, and songbirds flit between them as they sing. Well, we have, look, Orlando, new guests, newcomers. Oh, well, hey, welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Greetings. My name
We're
is.
well, yeah. How are you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. My name is Marquis Kiel, and this is the Archbishop Vonmer. You wouldn't by happen chance be Juliana and Orlando, would you?
Yeah, that's us. I'm Orlando. This is Juliana. Hey.
Hey, I turn over to reach over to Vonmer and high five him. We found him!
You found them, yeah.
Look at that. They're so happy. Oh, what a cute couple. She goes, oh, what a cute couple.
We bring a message. I'm gonna log up. So we bring a message for you that my friend can relay.
A message? For us?
Yes,
Really?
indeed.
For us? Wow.
We bring word from your aunt, Governor Isabella.
Really?
Yes,
She,
yes.
she kind of looks like, what does Aunt Isabel have to say?
Your aunt Isabel wishes us to inform you that she has negotiated peace between your 2 families, that she has had them accept that the 2 of you are betrothed and wed, and that the families and under her protection, your families beg you come home.
And you have Isabella's blessing.
Wow.
Yes, Isabella guarantees that your marriage will be recognized by your families and that they have set aside their differences if you should return home.
Orlando goes, wow. Well, that didn't take long. I mean, we're only gone 2 days and make up? It's a little hard to believe, don't you think?
You wait. They've been gone longer than that, right?
Yeah.
2 days.
I was afraid of this shit. How long have they been gone?
We've been here for only a couple of days.
No, 2 weeks have gone by since we left, so it's been 2 weeks. So is a day in here worth a week outside?
I don't know. What's it worth to you?
Time. I tell them it'll be
Shit a brick.
Oh,
crap.
Yeah. I tell them, oh, that's disturbing. It took us from the time we spoke to your aunt. It took us almost 2 weeks to get here, and then we've spent a day here looking for you. It has been much. I fear it's been much longer out in the outside world than it has in here.
Wow. Well, that's very disconcerting. Huh. Yeah. I mean, that's great and all, but, we kind of like it here. Oh, yes, we do like it here.
Indeed. And
Go ahead.
we are not here to force you to return home. However, I would ask
that's
a
good.
question. Did you and we've heard tale from some of the fey creatures in the garden that you drank from the fountain, yes?
Oh, you mean like that all heal fountain? Oh, yeah. It
Yes.
was great. Very delicious. Nice and refreshing.
Indeed, indeed. We believe that that fountain has some very powerful magic on it, and that those who drink from the fountain are magically inclined to stay.
Give me
Um,
a Arcana check, and I will give you. You both can, and you can both do it with advantage.
all right.
My daddy needs a good roll. Oh fuck! I got a 17.
Oh, that's better than my 8.
Now, Vonmer,
I'll
you
burn inspiration to try it again.
okay?
I rolled over. 5.
Vonmer, you are fairly certain that they are both completely under the effects of that fountain.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
It does throw
May-
a little snag in what to do.
We ask politely. May we attempt to lift that effect from the fountain on you?
What effect?
If we do, and you still decide to stay, that is entirely your choice. We will respect it, but we would like to have you make the decision with a clear mind.
What effect?
A
We believe
beguiling
that
effect. Yeah.
we believe that those that drink from the fountain are affected by an irresistible urge to stay in the garden.
No, that wouldn't happen to us. Yeah, of course not. No, we just want to stay because it's lovely.
Oh, very well, very well.
I get that. Could I ask you for a favor?
A favor?
We met Argus. Would y'all mind coming over there and having a chat with Argus? And who was the other person's name? What was her name? I forgot Argus and
Argus and Hamish.
Hamish. Would you mind coming over there with us and have a chat with them?
Coming over there and having a chat with them?
Yeah, you mind?
No, I mean.
All right, cool. Yeah, if we can get them to walk across over there, I'm going to try and pop Dispel Magic on all 4 of them.
Okay. So they will walk over there. How are you approaching Argus and Hamish?
I guess in the same fashion. Just be upfront and honest. You know, we think there might be a beguiling effect from the fountain. You know, we want to make sure you guys have, you know, your full intention on if you want to stay or go.
Beguiling effect? No, we're fine.
Well, then it won't hurt at all if I cast this, then, right?
Give me a persuasion check.
Let me.
Well, you want to try it?
I'll back you up. Yes. And I am gonna go full bore here.
You're
So
definitely better at this than I am. Yeah.
so I'm gonna lucky and add a
I like it.
commanding presence to this. So persuasion at advantage and add a d10.
Nice.
So I bomb that to a 36.
Alrighty. So yeah, you convince them that they will get together and let you do what you think is done, although they have serious doubts.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to blow my top, man. 8th level Dispel Magic.
Okay.
I'm targeting the beguiling effects of the curative fountain.
Alrighty. So you cast your Dispel Magic and it settles over them. Let's see. So that would erase anything immediately 8th level or lower. I'm going to need you to... Actually, it does not seem to do anything. Does not work. As they all look at each other. They're like, "See, I mean, it's so great here."
All right. Well, let's try. So I don't have the crushed diamond dust for greater res. So I guess I can't cast that, right?
Right.
Yeah. We haven't found any diamonds, have we?
No.
Can you do greater restoration?
I can, but I need 100 GP worth of crushed diamond dust.
Yeah, needs the diamond dust.
Oh, I see.
So really, 8th level doesn't Damn.
No, it did not. But this is a good place where we will end this session, as you highly suspect that they are under an influence. Yet, for whatever reason, even high-level dispel magic was not able to break whatever thing has them under their sway. But nevertheless, you have found your way to this Palace of Spires, this gorgeous place kind of in the beyond. You have also learned that there seems to be some time dilation here, where they only believe that they've only been here a couple of days. Where to you, it's, actually, when you last heard from the mayor, they had been gone for 2 years. So.
Oh shit! So each day is a year here.
Right.
Holy shit! We just had a year pass by back home.
Well,
Damn.
you haven't seen the sun come down here yet, so you have no idea. But,
Well, I mean, we took a long rest, right?
well, but the sun did not change.
Okay, maybe the day here is longer.
Yeah, I mean, you rested 8 hours after you'd been up for a while,
It
but
didn't change. All right.
but the day has not changed.
All right,
So,
cool.
with that, we're
All
going to
right.
leave off here. Thanks to anybody for watching, and we will pick this up next week
Bomber is scratching his head. Yeah. All right.
as they figure out what will they do next. Very confusing. In
For sure. Oh, magic would have worked.
Journey to Asgard. See everybody